Hi, today we're going to be completing the square. Let's get started. So two things to remember from our previous lessons is that x plus c squared is equal to x squared plus 2xc plus c squared. And x minus c all squared is equal to x squared minus 2xc plus c squared. If you don't remember why this is, you can just FOIL it and you will get the answer. Okay? Now, let's do an example to see how to complete the square. So we have the equation x squared plus 2x plus 3. Now my goal is to get it in the form of x plus some constant c squared. We want to transform this equation into that. Okay, so let's see. So we know that this should equal x squared plus 2xc plus c squared. Now the x squared looks fine. If we want 2xc, then what should c be? C should be 1, so we know that c is 1. And what's c squared? Well, it's equal to 1. Okay, so x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. So we're just rewriting this equation in this form. We're basically splitting up the 3. So now we can rewrite this as x plus 1 squared is equal to 2. No, plus 2. I guess we'll just do it. Plus 2 is equal to 0. And then we bring the 2 to the other side, so we know that x plus 1 squared is equal to negative 2. But can a square ever be negative? No. So there are no real number solutions to this problem. So basically, completing the square is just another way to solve the quadratic equation. Okay, let's try another example just to make sure we understand. So we have 3x squared plus 12x is equal to 1. Okay, well let's see. So we know we want it in an x squared plus 2xc plus c squared, but realize that there's a coefficient out front for the x. So basically what we want to do is we want something in the form of ax plus c squared, and this will equal a squared x squared plus 2axc plus c squared. Okay, so now let's look at this. So a squared x squared has to equal 3x squared. So that means a squared is 3, so that means a is equal to the square root of 3. Okay, so that means we have 2 times the square root of 3 times x times c. We know that 2 times the square root of 3 times c has to equal 12. So we're going to divide both sides by 2 root 3. So we have c is equal to 6 divided by root 3. We multiply both top and bottom by root 3. And we get 6 root 3 over 3, which can be simplified to 2 root 3. Okay? So we know that c is now 2 root 3. So we have ax is just root 3x plus c, which is just 2 root 3 squared. Now what's 2 root 3 squared? Well, it's 4 times 3, which is equal to 12. Okay, so we only have 1 on this side. So if we want it to equal 12, we have to add 12 to both sides. So we'd have this is equal to 1 plus 12, which is 13. Okay? So now if I take the square root of both sides, on the left-hand side, the square root and the square cancel. So you have the square root of 3 times x plus 2 root 3 is equal to the square root of 13. Okay? And now realize I can factor out a square root of 3, so I get x plus 2 times root 3 is equal to square root of 13, right? So then I can divide both sides by square root of 3, so I get x plus 2 is equal to square root of 13 over 3. And now I subtract 2 from both sides, so x is equal to square root of 13 plus 3 minus 2. Now realize it should actually be the positive plus or minus the square root of 13 throughout. So we have plus or minus because it asked of two solutions, and so when we take the square root, we're only taking the positive solution. So it should be the positive or negative square root of 13 over 3. So this is the solution. I hope this helped, and I hope to see you soon.